Hey there, everybody! Welcome back. How you guys all doing today? There we go. Helps if I unmute myself, isn't it? Oops. Oh well, it is what it is. So yes, we are back in the Satisfactory. How you doing there, Mr. Bodine? Welcome in, buddy, and anybody else lurking out there. Let me just sort my screens. I'm trying to actually find a color code for sulfuric acid at the minute. Let me see if I can find SS, so sulfuric acid. There we go. So hopefully you guys all had a great weekend, by the way. What colours? What one's that out of interest? Be nice if I could name these. That's not the one. But yeah, hopefully you guys all had a great weekend. I just pretty much chilled out, took it easy to be honest, all weekend. So played a bit, stuff like that. Let's see, we just sort this out. One. Right, so according to my little database thingy here, this is the color code for sulfuric acid. So let's try that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, that'll do fine. So, what have I been up to over the weekend? So I did carry on with adding in a few more lines. I've got a couple of spaces left for more when I need to get to them at the minute. But yeah, I really wanted to try and get into doing the stuff like that for the blenders. So I'm needing stuff like sulfuric acid, alumina solution, stuff like that. Primarily for batteries actually is what I'm working on at the minute. Obviously I've added a couple of drone ports in, so I'm going to need the batteries to basically power the drones, bringing products in. So I've currently got one running from my main base over to here, bringing over some rubber. I haven't got any rubber over here yet being produced. That'll be something in the pipelines later on. And then this one just here, and I'm not sure why I've got a second drone up here. It's kind of weird. But this is bringing in some SAM, which I will get to at some point. But at least it's here. It is ready. So this is where I'm going to be setting up some refineries along here. So I've went through. I've got a geyser outputting a lot of water. Some of it's actually going to my refinery. Actually, I should go over there and show you what I've done over there over the weekend, because I did go through, added in like a shell or outer case to it. And I am kind of pretty happy with how it turned out overall. So yeah, so obviously that water, I'm also piping what was left over, which is what, 975 cubic liters, whatever it is, from there into the main base, which is currently being stored up in 3 water or liquid storages underneath there. I have been going through trying to be good and color coordinate all my pipes. So obviously I did go through, found the color for the water, and yeah, I've gone through, added all that in, added the chrome. So kind of in keeping with how I set up the refinery, so it's all color coordinated, so I can see exactly what everything is. Obviously I've got some bauxite now coming in, which is going to be for the alumina solution. I have some sulfur coming in from over there as well. It's all stored up. It's not quite as much as I was hoping on the bauxite. It's a little bit short. I think it's about around 900 parts, whatever it is. So yeah, per minute. So it's a little bit lacking on the 120 or the 1200, but it's getting there. But this is my turbo fuel refinery area. So yeah, obviously previously I never really had a top to it. Oh heck, I'm losing power. So I decided to come through over the weekend, and Mr. NBC Master Dad, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for that resub, much appreciated. Welcome in. And why are you not allowing me to get any closer? That's weird. There we go, that'll do. So, yeah, obviously, you kind of seen the base of it as it was, but not much. Um, but yeah, I kind of like that curved look. Actually, let me get rid of this so we can see it a little bit better. So yeah, actually, can I get up here? Because I really don't like these hands being there. It just really puts me right off. But how is Mr. NBC Master Dad doing today? There we go. So that's it. That's my little turbo fuel refinery. How big are those buildings? They're very small, to be honest, at Bodine. Um, depending on which line it is yeah, very very small. It's only like 6'7" by 6'7", if that. Foundations. They're very small, but they're outputting a lot. Because obviously I've gone through, I've added in the shards to double up. Obviously, what I could do is take the shards out, maybe build a second level above, and just get the same output. But yeah, it's good. Right, let me give Mr. NBC a quick shout out. Master Dad. There we go. Obviously, if you guys are not following Mr. NBC Master Dad, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow. He is primarily playing a lot of Satisfactory at the minute, and to be honest, I don't blame him. But yeah, I really, really like the look of it. I've kept the curves from the legs going around the building, and obviously at night, let me come down here. Oh, there we go. Obviously, that illuminates very nicely, that little strip with the pipe and the lights behind it. Actually, it's the sides behind it where they're illuminated. Now, I still haven't been able to get the corners right, so I'm going to kind of, for the minute, give up on that option, but I will maybe come back to it in a later date and just try and figure that out. But yeah, as you can see, I really wanted to be able to see inside all the colours, make sure the lights were all working, all the bits were going, so I went with the full glass panels on the side. Obviously, each line is color coordinated, so I can literally physically look and see exactly what is being created there. Obviously, then it goes into the huge generator area. Now, obviously, there's 120. Now, obviously, one thing to bear in mind: none of this is overclocked, none of this is slooped. So this is just bog standard amounts coming out of here, but it's 120 fuel generators up here with the turbo fuel. Obviously each one, oh, let me come out here actually, so I can actually see, obviously it's 250 per individual generator, so it's about 30,000 megawatts of power coming out of here, so yeah. It's definitely doing well. Obviously, if I wanted to, I could go through, sloop them, overclock them, and increase this even more if needed. Now, I did kind of have a bit of an idea. How you doing there, T-Will, by the way? And stream streak continues. Well done, well done, well done. But yeah, 34 months to NBC. Wow. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, obviously what I was kind of thinking, obviously, if I went any higher, I was kind of debating and sort of leveling the top off and then creating like a large, oh, I don't know, something similar to what Darius has, but bigger on top of this. So it goes right up. Oh, hello. Yeah. I like it, I like it, I like it. It really does look kind of good. It's a little bit scrappy at the back here, but it's good. I like it, I like it. But yeah, I really like how that's turned out, and at night that does shine quite nicely under there. So literally just placing down a couple of the signs behind, one at the top, one at the bottom, and then just dripping them straight along. But yes, colour coordination, it's terrible. But yeah, I am very happy with it. Obviously I'm getting plastic out of this, which is actually being trucked over to the main base to be used with some of the productions. And yes, first time I've actually used one of the little trucks, so it's keeping up with things. Actually, it's a little backlogged at the minute, but I did set up a awesome sync to just keep it producing, as it were. There we go. I was just shy. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I'm happy with how that's turned out. I might even use that similar sort of design elsewhere around the map. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. Um, over the weekend, one of the things I did want to get going was the aluminum casings. So I've actually created a small production area in the bog, which is next door, though, the swamp area, and I've got that being trained in. So yeah, that train's just going there possibly. It's either that one or the other one next to it. Is bringing the stuff in from there. So yeah, it's definitely coming on. It's getting there. It is definitely getting there. Obviously, once most of these belts are finished with, what I plan on doing is encasing them within a glass cube, as it were. This line here is one I'm working on, potentially to go down towards. Oh cripes! The Gold Coast sort of area over here, where a new power production will be set up over there. But yeah, I am happy with it. Yeah, but most of this over here, single level. Obviously for the can I remember what they're called? So the first lot is the constructors. Placement size is 5 by what's that? 8. Oh, not booted. To give you a rough idea. Oh man, terrible at this. Okay, 5 by 10. So they're 5 by 10. On the inside, there's what, 16 of each, and that's in every single one of this 9 on this side. I do have, I think there's 2 at the far end, currently not set up for anything, which may get something added to them later on. Obviously, I have gone through. I've got them either overclocked or slooped, so yeah, pumping out plenty, that's for sure. Obviously, them going into it's not the manufacturers, it's the how you doing there, KW. The assemblers. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 by 3 on them, and obviously there was 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 by 8 is the footprint for each of these individual factories. But like I said, what I could do if I really wanted to, I could take the top off, add another level, and lower what's being produced in each of them. Obviously, I've got most of these slooped now. Helps being able to duplicate them, that's for sure. And yeah, that helps a lot. But yeah, most of these are actually shutting down at the minute because obviously the next line hasn't been set up. So yeah, it's definitely getting there. And obviously I'm going in to the manufacturers at the minute. I've got a few of them up and running. As you can see, obviously eventually I want to get into the blenders, but obviously I do need stuff to go into the blenders, so like stuff from the refineries and other things. So yeah, that's what I'm currently working on at the moment. So obviously this is going to be for sulfur. Why did that thing out? I don't want that. Go away. Now one thing I am doing is I'm going to basically set up similar to this, where they have like a shell going around them. I'm in an iron about the red up here, to be honest. I want to change it to something else, but I have no idea what I want color-wise. How you doing there, NBC?
Good. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, not too bad. Getting there. Slowly getting there. But the nice thing is I don't have to worry about the phase 5 or anything because it's all unlocked, so I can just go through and figure things out along the way.
Hey, KW.
But yeah, how's Mr. KW doing, by the way? You like the red, do you? I do as well. However, I've had red in pretty much every build I've done. I just want, obviously, down on the main base, I've got a green line. Actually, no, I haven't got a green line. I've got like a purple area set up. I've got a white area set up. It's kind of, I don't know. I might change the color up here. I don't know. I really don't know yet. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, how is everybody out there, by the way, thinking about it? Because obviously I was off over the weekend, so I don't know what's going on. I'll give Mr. T Miller a shout out as well, there we go. But yes, I know Mr. T Miller is going to be popping off at some point. Actually, that's another thing I've been playing around with up here is legs. Oh, cripes, oh, cripes, oh, cripes. Oh, that was close. I want to actually add in supports for the actual factory itself as I'm going. So that's kind of what I've been doing over the weekend as well, adding in these pillars, stuff like that. Last night I had these in. I'm not sure about them, but they look okay, I suppose, for the drone port. So yeah, not sure to be honest. I'm not sure. Really not sure. Oh, Bodine, by the way, obviously your question about this, the getting to one place to another for you, Samor. Just to let you know, I'm not sure if you were aware, but so over here you have all those crude oil nodes, right? Obviously you're in the Rocky Desert. At the top of the hill here, there's an actual SAM node up there as well. You could technically use. I've actually got a drone bringing the SAM ore over here. But that's a little bit closer than going all the way over to... Is it over here, I think it is, somewhere you said? So yeah, that might be a better option. Obviously you need to get up high for it. And I could possibly get over there, I'm not sure, to show you if you needed... Because I do have my teleporters up and running. And that's still one thing I'm still umming and ahhing about figuring out is now, do you only need one main one and then multiple satellites, and can you go from one satellite to another? You found those oil nodes yesterday? Yeah, so yeah, what you have to do, you may want to use some foundations. I'll go over there in just a sec and show you what I mean, because it's easier to show than trying to explain. I love this bit, it's great, teleporting. But yeah, I want to know, can you hook a satellite up to another satellite teleporter and run it that way? That part I don't know yet. I don't think it can. But yeah, it's not right. Oh, yes, please, let me get, come on, because he's gone right where I need to go as well. Come on, you. Choo choo. There we go. Do I have a green? Actually, this, yeah. Actually, I added the John Deere, not the John Deere, the Farm Sim 25 green onto that last train station. That's the one that's gone up to the desert. I'll have to see what that looks like on a few of the buildings up there in a sec. But yeah, obviously the way I did it, so I was running the SAM into this area down in the grasslands to start getting some bits produced. And obviously I was just using foundations and steps and stuff like that. That's what that big monstrosity is. Eventually I wanted that to completely go. But that actually goes to where that node is that I've been using. Alright, yeah. Ah. But yeah, I thought, because obviously you're in the Rocky Desert, if you didn't want to really go that far, there is a node closer, which is right up there where those steps are actually, to be honest. We'll jump over there in just a sec. Obviously what I did was, as you can see at the bottom there, I've just added in some steps to actually get up to the height. So this is the area where all those crude nodes are. I've still not tapped into all of them. I still have the pressurized one still to go. Here we go. So yeah, right at the top up there is another node. It's a little tucked in the back there, but that might be a nicer option for you possibly. Oh, this is so slow with the hover pack. Let me get this back on. Slide. But yeah, anybody in the grasslands, if you do need a SAM ore, or a SAM node should say, this is probably one of the easiest ones to get to. Let me come over here. Alright, Team Miller, catch you later, buddy. Thanks for popping in. There we go. Oh. I missed the steps, Oops, there we go. Me lost it there. It's a bit of a climb, but up the top here, there is a node. If I remember rightly, it's a normal as well, so it's an option. So right in here, we have a nice little ore. SAM node. Yeah, normal. So at the top of the hill is one. And obviously that is where all your oil nodes would be down there. Cool, that looks quite good from I need to get this side finished off. And the batteries, all of it. Too many things to do. Too many things to do, but yeah. Thought I'd mention that while I was here, Mr. As you're over in that direction. Did I? Right, can I do this? Let's see, yes. But yeah, to be honest, I've hardly been back here since moving up to the desert. I really should get back to down here to get a few things wrapped up. For example, my coal power plant down there needs a shell put onto it. I need to finish off my power storage in there. Need to finish the other one over by the fuel generators and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of bonkers. Too much to do. I've got that bridge still to finish off. Adding the little bits onto this side. Can I? Oh, dang. Almost. There we go. But yes, there we go. Anyway, let's give this a try. So, class. Do I still have it here? Yes, I do. Just have it. Out of curiosity. Let's just do this little area first of all. See what it looks like. But yeah, this is a little sort of my own little area for doing things in. There we go. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. That's quite a nice green, actually. I'm starting to get a little bit of lag when saving, so yeah. But yeah, that isn't too bad of a green. I might have a play over the next couple of days, see what that looks like. Anywho, so one of the things I need was, what was I doing? The sulfuric acid, wasn't it? So I believe it's 50-50 on the mix. Let's go have a quick look. But yes, I'm kind of curious where that white drone's come from. Right, let's see. So yeah, 50-50. Okay. So I'll be perfectly fine with this sulfur. Let's I think it's the alumina solution needs the one. Is it 180? Yeah, 180 water. Okay. So I have two lines currently coming in. One's a 600, one's a 300. So I think as that's more on the water, I think I will use the 300 on this, which is fine. Okay, good. Right, I need to set up a little area under here. Let's see, my little bridge. And yes, I still have no mods at all in here. Completely vanilla. How many's Mr. NBC got?
What's that, mods?
Yeah.
41 loaded. 2 of them I don't count, so 39.
2 you don't
Because
count.
one's the actual mod launcher, and the other one is one Satisfactory puts in so you can have mods. So.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. That's not bad.
So, 39.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same area with like Mr. Dave said yesterday. I would probably look to add in things for decorational purposes, stuff that won't really affect the production lines, as it were. So.
Oh, I've got 2 or 3 that have added more production.
Yeah, I bet. If you left it half red, it could be a ketchup and mustard theme. It might work. I don't know. Maybe alternate it. Oh yeah. We will see. Right, water. That's what I need to bring up here, don't I? Good question. But yes, it's kind of crazy this place is getting with all these lines coming in. I ended up actually opening up these. Obviously, I originally had just this central bit, but I realised I'm going to have far too many belts coming through to just have that one. So I've actually gone through and opened up all of the little individual areas in between as well. So I can actually run belts through that away. And I might have to do the same over here. So far at the minute, this area doesn't seem to be as bad coming through from the lower product, but you never know. I need to get to. Yeah, I think this area should be fine. There's probably. That's gonna be in the way. And that one's in the way. I might just run it underneath, to be honest. However, oh, that was another thing as well. I did go through and start taming a few doggos over the weekend. Hey, LPs and UTV Nerd. I'm kind of catching up with Darius, to be honest. Yeah, I've got like 10 little buggers now. But they are useful if you weren't aware. Obviously, it's so simple. When you're out in the wild, as long as you have some pill berries in your hand, you should be able to tame them. Let me take that out a sec. So it's very, very simple. What you need to do is have a pill berry in your hand. If you see a doggo, bring it up so it's in your hand showing. What it'll do is it'll notice that the pill berry is in your hand. At that point, what you want to do is drop it on the ground, just drag and drop it to the side, and then slowly walk away, back away from it. And what the doggo will do is it'll come over and eat that pill berry. At that point, you can then get up close and pet it and take it home with you. Obviously, it's going to follow you everywhere you go. Now, one thing is you can come up to your doggo, hit the E key. Obviously, you've got to pet it. You can name it if you want to. And it's going to give you, from time to time, a little something in its inventory. Thank you very much for that knock, Mr. UTV Nerd. Obviously, it's all random, so it's literally going to be anything that I find. It could be something completely useless, or it could be something you may not be producing yet, which is quite kind of nice. Obviously, most of this is a bit of Sam ore there, or Sam should say. Obviously, it depends on where you are level-wise. You could get some. Oh, there's some bullets or rebar rifle stuff. So yeah, it is literally random, but it is worth it if you're not producing, say, turbo motors, for example. They could potentially bring it. So yeah, press R to change to Zoop. Yep, you can do that. If you want a platform, how do you get it to... How do you get it right to build so the platform helps? Yeah. I never used the platforms, to be honest. Also, lookout tower. But yeah, if this obviously if you're doing your foundations, obviously you got normally it's default, which will just put one foundation down at a time. Like Bodine says, if you hit the R key, you can zoop it, and it will actually allow you to go out 10 in one direction. Now, obviously, if you hit it again, you can actually do the same thing but go up vertically. But make sure you do have enough products in your inventory or oh, cripes, or in your dimensional up storage to cover doing a lot of things. Otherwise, you're going to be running back and forth a lot. And how is Mr. Scurvy? Hi, I'm doing.
Oh, hanging in there, Billy. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, not too bad. Oh crap! I went all the way over there to get some water and totally forgot about it. Oh well. I got sidetracked with the doggos. Right. I don't want to put this down as a divider. Okay. But yes, it's definitely slowly getting there, that's for sure. But yes. Let's see, species and right. Yeah, not too bad. Busy, that's for sure. Right, where am I going to take these out? So I've got this here. I can bring them out through and under there, I think. Let's give that a shot. Wall piece. Righty, so this is where it's coming in, so I want to take it from the out, really. So let's take that out. But yeah, see, all color coordinated, I'm doing pretty well. So the one on this side is the 600, which I'm going to use for the alumina solution. This is the 300 line. Obviously these are all now filled up quite nicely, so that will do. But I am matching it to the right pipe amount as well. So if it's a 600, it stays on 600. If it's a 3, it will stay on 300. What did I do that for? I need a floor roll. Right there. Right there. Oh. We'll start off with you. Actually, do both of them at the same time. Right. Color coordination time. So chrome them. And we're doing water, so that's good. Right, see this is the bauxite there, I have the sulfur in that end one, so we'll come back to that in a minute. Right, so I need to get it over there. This is going to be fun. See, this is something I would like to see, is a way to double up the pipes on the roof, as it were. So obviously right here you have it, you can do it singularly. It'd be nice if there was a way of doing two in the same way the belts are working. I haven't seen anything for that yet.
What's that?
So with the pipes, you know how you can run the belts under on the ceiling or the roof piece?
Yep.
You can run it like 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks, as it were. It'd be nice if there was an option for that for the pipes
yep.
as well. That's something I haven't come across as yet. And I'm just probably going to cross that. I'm not really bothered about it. Is that a line? other one will be coming down there. So let's go to the first one now. Okay. Right. Might as well do both at the same time, mightn't I? So this is going to be the 6, which is marked 2. So you went to there, two.
I'm here.
Hi here, how you doing here?
I'm here. Doing good. How you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Is it that time already?
It is.
12:30. Holy crumbs.
I know.
I think I was talking with my brother for like 2 hours. That's amazing.
Wow.
He said, "Okay, you gotta leave. I got work to do. It's rainy and it's a holiday. Take the day off."
Why not?
I have work to do too. It's called bauxite.
That's horrible, but it'll do for now. Yes. That's kind of what I'm working with at the minute. Sulfur and bauxite at the minute. There, and then chrome. I'm setting up to basically battery production at the minute for my drones.
Not enough space for computers. Well, geez. Let's get some. Found a hard drive spot. And actually, I'm looking for the bauxite nodes down in the swamp.
They're near the middle.
Yeah. And
There we go. That should be fine. Right, so 300. That one.
So you end up with 4 extra hard drives
yeah.
once everything's unlocked.
Ooh, that's something I need to check the map.
And then what do you do with them?
Sync them, whatever. Or if you get a
Sync
mod that takes them.
Ooh, that's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you end up with 5 because I have a mod that I had to use one to unlock something in the HUD. So you end up with 5 extra.
Gotcha.
I don't know why, but I still can't get the trains to work properly with the signals. I was trying to run 2 trains into one station the weekend, and no matter what I was doing, they just kept coming up saying
So
the signal
I've
was
spent a lot of time with the trains trying to figure them out. And basic rule of thumb is going into an intersection, you need a signal. Coming out of an intersection, you want a block so that it doesn't go into the next one. And when you grab a block or a signal, you'll see that your track changes colors. What it's doing is dividing that up into segments. So, like, I have a train station going into a train station.
Yeah.
So I have to put a block at the end of the train station, at the beginning of the train station, and then at the beginning and the end of the other train station.
Okay, because it's really weird. Cause, it's literally this line here. I literally
Okay.
went all the way up and down it. It goes over to my bauxite. Let me catch this train in a sec. Show you. I literally had signs both sides. Obviously, the train is using the same rail, go both directions, which I think is the issue. I'm not sure if it is. But obviously that ends right at that station. At the other end, obviously, or in the middle basically, is another station, and I've got another train coming from the other side, bringing stuff in. And for some reason, all the lights are shown green. I can't see an issue. This is what I ended up ripping the whole lot out, but I'm kind of going over it again to see if you might notice something today.
Yep, I'm watching.
So
Number one, it's on the wrong side of the track.
So hang on. So this is the track here. I've literally been putting it
Okay.
on the right hand side, going up one way, and then I've been coming back, putting it on the right hand side. So there was literally a signal either side. And I literally had it on every support area that it allowed me to place. So I've actually changed it a little bit since then. I've added a second station in now for the minute. But previously I had it.
So right there.
Right here, I had it coming down into the station, and then turning around and then coming back up here. This is obviously where I've added in the station now. And I've literally had signals going all the way up and around.
So, yep. So it sounds like you're using too many signals. You need to use blocks.
It is blockers
So,
I'm
like,
using.
oh, okay. Coming out of that
these ones.
intersection right there, you should have a block.
Yeah. Because obviously now I've gone through, I've sort of removed this section where it was going in and had it gone up and over into the second station. But yeah, it's really weird. All the lights were showing correct. But whenever they're at the stations, both the one that's off that way and one back at the desert, as soon as they get there and unload, it then come up saying there was an issue with the signals, improper signal or something.
So if you grab a block and put it down next to the track, sometimes you have to look at the color of your track because that's the segment. So if there is any train that is on that color of track, it's automatically, see, so that whole section is red.
Yeah.
So any train that is on there, it's automatically going to stop it.
Yeah.
So as soon as you place that, it will turn around. And so, okay, so your train's going that way. So you actually need a signal on that one so that it can decide which way it's going, not blocks.
Yeah. Okay. So that could be
That's
what
why
it
those
is,
blocks are. Yep. So going into there.
You've got that little sign there.
Yep.
So I would need that. What, there?
Right there. Yep.
So that, and then set that to.
And then take your blocks out of there. Nope. You don't have to worry about setting that because it's the first one you put down. It's going to create an issue because it needs to go to a block. So now go to your train station that's on the right.
Yep.
As if you were going to take a right-hand turn there. Going into the train station, put a block. And coming out of the train station, put a block right at the edge of it.
Because originally I had everything literally coming through on just the one station. That's what I was trying to set up. So both of these trains are running just from that one station.
Yep.
Actually, I wonder if I can set this up while you guys are here. Let me stop this guy a minute. Because this is the original track. Let me turn you off for a minute. Because if I can do it while you're here, then I can, yay, get things working again. So let's turn that off. I'm going to have to do a little bit of disassembling. Just to see if I can get it back to roughly where it was previously. Right. Let me have that a minute. But yeah, this is why I very rarely ever use the train tracks, in all honesty, because they've just been pain in my behind. Let's see, take that.
They can be, for sure.
Down. Blueprint, train, topper. Should be off mode. that's about right, I think. So there. That comes down there, so that one stays attached. Try to get it set up to how it was previously, so bear with me, peeps. Right. This was where I had the issues getting this around. I think I was coming off of that one there. Let's take that up. 5 was that? Come out of the station, basically turn around. Quite in the right spot. Oh. Actually, let me just take that off for the minute. I'll just take it straight around. There. Oh. Yeah, so that's roughly how I had it previously. It was coming through that station and coming out. This station wasn't actually there. And then it was literally going back up and around. This area seemed to be fine, but yeah, like I said, at the top there, I was having that issue. So I'm going to ignore that station for the minute. So let's take that off. So it's not actually being used. Oh, this train's in the way. Actually, what I could do is edit timetable. Not the limiter. Can't remember what that one's called. Pull you forward a sec. Because I'd rather have it coming from just the one station rather than two, so get rid of that. There, it's there, okay. So, alright, so we got the signal thing up the top there. So we got, this is where they're coming together. So what I did is had the blocker one there, and I had one on here. Then I had one before.
You don't need the second one.
The second one?
Yep. So if you take both of those out, because the train is going towards the station on this one, right?
Yeah, it'll be two
Okay,
going into one.
so put one blocker where the two come together on the other track.
So on this one, yeah, okay. So
No, on the one where the two come together. So make sure that it's
Oh,
on
okay.
there.
On this side,
Yes.
if I get it to work. So like that.
Yep.
Okay.
And then put one going into the train station.
Okay, that's easy enough. Yep. Yep.
Put one, yep, put one coming out of the train station.
Okay. Come on. Put it there. Yep. Okay.
Okay, now go back and check and make sure that those are green. Your last one is still going to be up in the air, but I want to make sure that the others are green. So that one's good, and then the first one should be
That's
good.
green.
Okay, both of those are green.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So now when that comes out of there, so is this a split to where it can go right or left?
Yep. So one will go
Okay,
straight
so
on,
put a
and one will go
yep,
to the right.
Yep, put a signal on that one,
So
right behind the arrow.
Signal. Right there.
And then your block back, yeah, right there.
Okay.
Now check the block behind you. You see how that turned that yellow? Now that turned that green. Okay.
Yep.
Now let's deal with the right first.
Okay.
The right is going to go back around.
Yeah.
Can you turn your flashlight on?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So follow the track around to the right because we got to see why that's doing that. So I'm assuming there's another junction.
So ignore the station.
Okay, you're going back into that station. Go ahead and put a block there.
Ignore that because that'll be taken out.
Oh, that's going to be taken out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because basically I want it all running from that one station, not the two. So I've actually taken the station off of there just for this. So yeah, this is going to be running all the way through.
Okay, then keep going to the end.
So there's the train. Then obviously that comes then back up to that original signal that we placed down.
Yep, so this is where it gets tricky because you got it looping back around onto itself. And stuff. So there you need a block across from the signal.
Oh, he's moving. There we go.
Okay, now go back and check your first signal to make sure that's good.
Right, so the one down by the station is green. This one here...
Yeah, that one there is going to create an issue because it actually goes in on one, so you should be able to how's that going to work? You're going to need...
Hey there, Fireman Trucker, how you doing?
Take that one out.
That one?
Yeah, take that signal out.
Okay.
Because it's not an actual split.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I thought. It's going to create that issue there. I don't know if you're going to be able to have it wrap back around onto itself at that junction. So put the signal back in and let's see where we need to add a block.
There's a path in there. Right, so there's that.
Okay, so that fixed that one, but it creates an issue with the signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, so the track doesn't make sense here, Billy. And the reason I say that is you have that, it thinks that it can come into that station either way. So go down to the right.
Go down to the right, so this one, yeah?
Yeah, go down to the right, and if we put a block on anywhere along there, let's see if that changes that signal. So put a block like, yeah, next to your light, and let's see if that changes it. And I don't think it's going to because it's... We'll have to see. Whoop. All right, now go back and look at that signal and see if it's green.
It's still flashing.
Yeah, it's still flashing. It's because it's using the same track, so...
Yeah. See, the other option, obviously, is the way I had it set up just now, with having the 2 stations. The other idea I was thinking was having it coming out, maybe joining on that second track up there, and then taking it back. But would I have the same issue with?
Oh, if you
that
put it
way?
on the opposite track going back to where it makes a loop, because you're trying to use the same piece of track to go 2 different directions, which can be done for a single train,
Yeah.
but for a double train, it's getting the signals crossed on there. So that's the issue with that.
Yeah. So I might
Because
have to
it's
resort-
acting as a split and a merge at the same time.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's got enough yeah, the mathematical equation on that might be too far off. Trying to think if there's another way. Where's your other track that goes back from there? Is that the one that's up there that you were just showing me?
Yeah, so obviously I've got one train which is actually coming in from the grasslands. I could hook it onto that line possibly, but that's another two-way on the same line. I don't know if that would screw it up, or I'll just add another line in.
Oh yeah, you're doing 2 on that one
yeah,
too.
I could add a third. I have started a third one, so I could technically bring it across and out that way, so it's on the side possibly.
Now, you have 2 tracks here.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Which one goes? Okay, so why not take that one right there that's on the right
Yeah.
and connect what you're trying to, the Y down there? Take that Y and make it connect somewhere on this one. Where's that one go to?
So this one
Is that the one from
here-
the grasslands?
Yeah, that's going down to the grasslands and all that area.
Yeah.
Obviously that's just going up, down, back and forth. Would that screw
Right.
with anything? That's the problem. Obviously, if I had a signal, around about here to stop it until the train had got back, that would probably work, wouldn't it? Because at the minute it's not actually running
Because
anything
it's a
up.
far enough distance, it shouldn't have any issues.
Yeah. And there's a purple slug right there too. I missed a purple slug, not good. Okay, let's give that a try while we're here. So, because that's coming up anyway, so I might as well tap it onto the side of this one here. 1, 2.
Actually, if you wanted to, you could already use what you have and just put one on the opposite side and just, then that way you'd have a 2-lane track going down through there. Where the Y comes out, your next section that goes straight there, just move that over to the left on the platform you've already got, and you're not having to put extra platforms. Because the way you design that, you can put one on each side. So if you put one on the left-hand side for a track, you'd still be able to keep that loop's integrity.
Yeah. This is why I hate trains. I think that's going to be a bit tight actually. Take that away a sec. I'm going to try this way because I do have partially a rail set up for a third one going into this main desert anyway, so back there a sec. Is that going to be too tight? No, that'll work. That will work. Let's do this. I'm kind of curious whether that would work with the right hand one here coming from the grasslands.
Oh, you know what? Hold on one second, if you don't mind. I hate to be a pain.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I want you to try something real quick.
Go on in.
If you take out that signal and put a block on the opposite side, what does that do? Does that turn them all green?
Take this one
If you
out.
connect that back? Yeah, if you take both of those out, connect your track back the way you had it, and put a block coming out of that intersection, what is that going to do?
Let's try this. That'll save time. So that's can
Yep,
see how
and
it was.
yep.
Then put, well, that one's green there, that one's green, that one is flashing. Then put a block where?
Put a block where the intersection is. You'll have to disconnect that track because it's going to read that track is incomplete. So that piece right there you have to take out.
Okay. Put a block on this one
And
here.
nope, the one where they connect together.
Oh. On the other side? On here?
Yeah. Yep. And I want to see what that does.
So that makes that one flashy, flashy, flashy.
Which it's going to because
That
it's
one's
reading
flashy,
that there's
flashy,
one
flashy.
on there.
That's green, that's green. See, it seems to be okay around the station itself. It's just elsewhere.
Right.
Now, obviously, the
But
train.
as soon as you, yeah,
Looking at the train, is now.
now what if you take that block and put it before the intersection?
Having
'Cause I'm trying to
issues
figure out how that's going to work.
there. And this is what I had yesterday when I was trying to figure all this out. That train just seems to have stopped. If I take that one away, that one, yeah? Or
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah. Try taking that away and putting it before the intersection.
Before, so it'd be on this side?
Yes, on the left-hand side.
This one. Okay. Ooh, green.
Okay,
Green,
so
green,
that's
green.
put that green and that
one's
green.
still an issue there.
So that's making green. Right, I'm looking at the colors of the track. So that's making that all the way around.
That
So in
one's
theory, you
red.
won't need that one anymore.
Yeah.
That, because that one's not doing anything. I keep looking at that train station and. Okay, so now we've got that and that. The green's a different color.
He's there. Stopped.
Yeah, he's going to be because of the way that that's.
So he should be going straight
Because that's a
ahead.
turn.
So if I put, say, a blocker... If I did a blocker there instead... No, that doesn't
Well, you
work.
can't do a blocker instead because it has to choose which direction to go. So that one has to be a signal.
Yeah. There he goes.
That's the.
Now, obviously that one's now playing up. Okay, so that's got to be definitely a signal there. On that side.
But if you put a blocker after that intersection, it may clear that up and make that green.
What, on the right or straight ahead?
Do it after that merge. Straight ahead. Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Yeah, after the where the other track comes in. Is that track going to stay coming in?
That one is, because that's where he's coming in from.
Okay. Yep. No, that's fine. So now did that? Yep. It changed that signal, so that signal's good to go now.
Okay.
Oh, did you put a signal or a block? It looks like you put a signal.
That's a signal.
Yeah, you'll need a block there.
Yeah, signal. There. So there's a signal which is now flashing.
Oh. Was there a block there before?
Yeah, I had a block there.
Why was it red? Oh, put it after the intersection, that's why.
Oh, okay, the blocker after.
Yeah, do the blocker after and it should be green.
There?
Yeah, try it there and see what happens.
Stick one there. He's now flashing. See, this is why I
Okay,
hate
that's
trains.
fine. That signal, you won't need that one.
So, get rid of that one. Now they're flashing.
Okay, why is that one flashing?
Yeah, let's take that one out.
Oh, because that's coming back on one track also.
Yeah, both
Why
of these
won't
are
it-
single trackers at the minute, coming into one station.
Yeah.
And this is the issue
Right.
I had all the way. I literally went up down both lines and had signs either side, blocker signs, and no combination seemed to work correctly for me. It's really weird. It's almost like they don't like single train lines. But I know people do it because I've seen them.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
yeah.
that's green there. there.
Okay, so if you go further down,
Because obviously I thought it was a short line up to another little station at the top there. Bringing in
okay,
coal.
all right. So put a blocker after that track,
So
after that intersection,
blocker.
and let's go down to the end there and see what's flashing down there. Yeah, put a blocker there. All right, now go down to the end because it's got to be the same on both sides so the blockers are talking to one another.
Alright, yeah. But it's a nice green track, look at that.
You got blocker talkers.
Because we're going to have to make sure that there's a blocker on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just coming into a station with a single dock at the minute.
Okay, put a blocker at the beginning of the station.
Obviously, that's the beginning to be up this end.
The beginning and the end.
Okay. I'll try to look at track up to the other end. Light. It's not gonna like me to.
Oh, so you have it going there and then coming back from
Yeah,
there.
so it's literally reversing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
I can't really have that there.
yeah, you're going to have to put a blocker on the beginning and the end of that one. Because what it's doing is it's reading anytime there's a train on there. Okay, it may not go on that end because there's no more track, so it'd just be on the other end as you're going into it. But it needs to be facing the other way. Yes. So did that... Okay, so that turned green. That turned green. Okay, those
Yeah.
are good. Leave those there. Now go back and check your other one out.
Coming on back.
Because what it's doing is dividing that piece of track. So if there's a train coming to that station, or if there's a train that's on that green track, it won't let your other one leave the station,
Right,
which is
yeah.
what you want.
This is another thing as well I've noticed. This it just seems to be this one track seems to be a little bit wobbly, even though they're all lined up perfectly. I don't get it.
Yeah. It happens.
Oh, it's freaking weird.
You might be off by a half a grid.
Maybe. Right, so coming back,
Okay, so now that one's working.
but the one right next to the station is flashing.
That's fine. That's fine. We're going to work on that one next.
Okay.
So that was a blocker we put in. Okay.
Yep. See where he'll be coming.
So if you put a
right.
if you put, yeah, you're going to need to
Signal
put a signal.
on the right hand side.
Try putting a signal there and see what happens. Because it should choose. Okay, that's fine. Go
Okay.
ahead and go down because it's going to have that.
I'm literally following where the train would.
Now, if you turn
travel.
around, is the blocker still working?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so keep going the way you were going.
So this is the way.
Because now
the
we got to figure out
train
where our
is
next conflict is.
So obviously along here, would I need to put blockers or anything?
That's what we got to figure out. So you don't on this
will-
stretch here,
I bet it's right
but you
there.
see where it's green there. So we got to change it somewhere, and then we got to see where it comes together. So keep going.
See, this just loops right around and then joins here.
Okay, so that loops around. Okay, so on put a
So-
blocker coming out of.
Obviously
You put a
would be
blocker-
here, wouldn't it? Because obviously you're gonna have.
Oh,
one
you know
train
what?
coming down, and then this one from here.
It should read that one. Yes, try putting a blocker there and see if it changes.
There's that.
Okay, now did it turn that other sign?
And the other train is now moving.
Is that a... Oh, that's a block signal. Yeah, so right now that one you can't because there's a train moving on there. Is that train moving?
Well, that one heading up that station is moving. He's gone. He has
Okay,
gone.
that's fine. And
And
It looks like that
four.
blocker we put in turned on the other end.
Yeah.
So
That's
it looks
fine,
like that's good.
That's
Okay, that's looking good.
fine. That's okay. See, then the other train. Yes, so far that one seems to be working fine.
Okay, so we've got that one. Now, what we've got to do is
That other one
going to have to
is
put a signal back in up top there.
still stuck at that one. Okay. Right, so the other one will come in from up there, down, loop around here is the aim. So coming up
Yep,
here.
so that's going to go back up. So you're going to have to put a signal on the right-hand side. Or no, a blocker on the right-hand side, because there should be a signal up there. Yes,
Yeah,
and that
but-
signal is working.
So a blocker here.
It'll be a blocker right after the intersection.
So after the intersection, okay.
Yeah, let's try it after the intersection and see.
It'll be there.
Okay, now
Now, so we're going to have to go
turn
all
to
the way
your
down.
right so I can see what's behind you. That's fine. That blocker's going to do that way.
Yep, that
Okay,
looks like fine. The
okay,
other
so
train's
that looks
working.
good. Now you got to go to the other end to make sure your blockers and stuff are matching up, because you got that one piece of track that's all that color.
Yeah. Oh, this is complicated stuff.
It is.
Right. The thing is, if I can get this working, I can then duplicate that elsewhere if I want to set up the same sort of setup. Right, so I don't need anything along here because it's literally going to be. It's just down
You
by
want it
this
at the
stage.
end, unless you've got any break-offs going into another station.
Nope.
You want it at the far end, because that's what we have to get working so that the trains will go through there.
Yeah. This is faster than hovering. Come here, you. Yeah, because there's literally nothing going to be else on that line, so it's just by the station now. That's been set up.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yep, because if we get to the other side of that station, I'm willing to bet that it is going to, if you don't have anything there, then obviously it won't be flashing, and that's why it's reading it all as one track. And we got to divide up the track on the other side here so that there's enough room for it to come through.
Okay, so jump back here. Back with you. Go away.
Okay, so which track was it that was
Right,
coming
so
in?
this is the one that's coming in, the middle one.
Okay, so you need to put a block sign right there at the beginning of the train,
And there'd be one on either side, really, wouldn't it? Same as the other one.
and then one on the other side too.
Are you gonna go?
Okay, now you need them on the other end too.
There's nothing on the other end.
But no, you still need it because it needs. Oh, there's nothing. Okay,
No,
all right,
there's
so
nothing.
that one's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I hate to say this, but go all the way to the other end and see if that one turned green.
Edit. Let me add that one back in. Save. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? Right, so let me bring that up so I can see. So obviously that the whole line is red.
Yep, which it needs to be.
Okay. Oh, what fun, peeps! faster. Here we
Oh, I heard a train in my game, and I was like, "Oh, your train's coming."
go. Yeah, that's the thing when you're listening to a stream and got your game playing, you suddenly hear something and think, what the heck?
Right.
There we go.
Yeah, I was watching Fummins. He was streaming in Discord, and his ma'am kept talking, and I was like, "Wait a minute, why is my ma'am talking?"
uh, Alright, so heading back down and under. Well, it looks like the other train is still running, so that's fine. So we'll come around here. Right.
Okay, so that should be working.
Would I need a blocker on this side?
Nope.
No?
You can try placing it, but it may counteract the other one.
Let me change this to a blocker. There we go. Just out of curiosity, because that says it's green now. What's that choo-choo? I bet it's that
Okay, that train is moving.
He's moving, yeah.
Okay, so let's watch him and see if he does what you wanted him to do. Is the other one the other way green also?
Well, the other one's moving.
No, 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 no. The other signal across from that one.
At the minute, it's shown.
No,
but-
it's stopped. Okay, which is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because it won't let anything go that way.
Oh, see, this is the
So
trick.
once this one comes by, then it should allow the other train to come up through.
See, the other train is coming.
No, it's going to stop him right there. Oh, that one's coming up. Oh, because it's on that piece of track. That's okay.
Yeah.
So that one's going to go through. That sign will change as soon as he gets past that, and then your other train should start. And it does.
It seems to be working.
He's going to come around and go into the same station, but he's going to hold up because that other train's in there. Yeah. So he'll hold up right here. And then once that other train pulls out, he'll go in. So because of you using the one track, you are going to have times that are delayed, but it is going to work. It's working. Make
That's
sure he
what I
pulls
wanted.
in once the
That
other
is
one
what I
pulls out.
wanted. I just want them to work.
So, is it better then to have one train per station per rail?
That's
The only thing that I would say that would be better is if you're going to run multiple trains, is I would run two tracks, one way and one another.
Right. So it's not bi-directional. It's a directional track. Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense to me.
It's working. I'm gonna have to get this all set back. It working. It working.
Well, good. I'm glad I was able to help you.
Yeah,
Not a
you're an
problem.
absolute star.
It takes a little bit with the trains,
I think what it is,
but
is
it can be done. Like I
wasn't
said, I've done a lot of
using
studying.
The signalers. That's what I wasn't using. I was just using the blockers, so that's probably where I was having issues. So I got to remember to add in the signals in the right spot. Hey. Cool. Hey there, Mr. The Vink. How you doing, bud? Obviously, Mr. Farming Trucker is busy doing his things. Let me give Mr. Farming Trucker a shout out, because I'm slacking on Mr. Dashnet.
Alright. What was I doing?
PC
On insane.
Well, this is true.
Awesome. Mr. Scooby, hi, am as well. If you're not
Oh,
following
thank you,
any of
sir.
those guys, make sure to click on the links, give them a follow. There we go. Right, that's a bit done. World of Warcraft, eh? There we
Yes,
go.
still playing.
Cool. I'm gonna have to reset all this back up now underneath. Cool.
Yes.
That's
I'm
fine.
glad you got it working.
Yes, much appreciated. That's fine.
Oh, not a problem.
That's
That's what I'm here for. See, I'm
Righty.
good for something. I don't care what anybody says.
Thankfully, I'm not actually needing any of that. I mean, I've got plenty in storage at the main base, so I can work on getting that all set up. Actually, if I do it, take that up. Just take that up.
All right, I got to jump in the shower. I'll be right back.
All right, Mr. Scrooby.
Okay.
Which one's which? Actually, I'm going to leave that for a minute because I can't remember which one was which. But that's fine, I can come back, I can remove the rest of this train track. Cool! And get back to what I was doing. Water! Alrighty. Oh, what fun. There we go. That is now running, that's fine. I might just adjust that slightly. Oh, actually, it might be okay. It might be okay. I'll sort that, yeah, later. That's fine. Take that one off. Take that one off now. Fun! It is so much fun. There we go. How is Mr. The Vig doing? Also, that work on actually cool. Actually, this is something I've noticed. I don't know if anybody else has. So when you remove some of the fart rocks, I noticed that the green stuff doesn't disappear. It seems to
It will
linger.
after a while.
And I've cleared these a long time ago, and they're still here. It's annoying.
Yeah, but it's not killing you anymore, right?
No.
Yeah.
Same with
Yeah,
the
they had that issue in
collisions.
Update 8 also.
Oh, did they? I didn't play much back then, so I think it was
I
actually.
got
update
lucky
7.
because the ones I've taken out so far, I haven't had any issues. It's
Yeah.
gone away, so.
On the other thing I've noticed is when you blow up rocks to enter little caverns and stuff like that, I've noticed when you're blowing them up, sometimes the collision from the previous one that you blew up is still there. It's almost like there's a bit of a
Yes.
delay before they disappear.
Yeah. I've noticed that too.
Yeah. Pain, because sometimes you just lose your explosive rebar and stuff. No! But I got plenty being made, so I don't care. But yes. Right, water, that's what we were working on, wasn't it? So we need to come down and under, which is where we got to previously. Which should be over here. Obviously I'll come back later and colour coordinate all these. But right now, got a long way to go. Oh. So I want to come on to basically this little. So these are kind of little bridgeways, and now so I don't want to have anything running in between where the gaps are. So I need to set this part up properly so it lines up there. One thing I will say, it's nice to see Mr. Darius Frost streaming again. He's still having a few internet issues, but it's getting there. There. That should be fine. level underneath. Upsy daisy. There we go. Alrighty. So this is where all the piping will be coming up to this level, and then I'm kind of debating, do I want to add a buffer in here before it goes in, or leave it, because obviously it is coming from a buffer tank already. Watch out, it's coming through 3. That's the question. I think it'll be fine actually as it is, to be honest. I think we'll get away with it as it is. Do 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 do. Right. Should just take the whole thing over. But yeah, there's still a lot of nodes I haven't even tapped into yet over here. It's terrible. Need to find some use for them. 1, 2. Whereabouts? There? Yeah. Should I bring it to there? And I can do the floor hole. Oh. Going upwards. Right. Let's bring it to about there. There. May need to add a pump onto that. We'll see. We will see. Dang it. That one needs to come down a bit. Oh, stop spinning. Actually, at some point I do want to get into doing some of the nuclear stuff as well. I know up on the top here there is a uranium. May need to just finish unlocking the stuff on in the awesome shop. Right, let's have you. Right, so I know which one's which. That's that one. That is that one. Okay, so this is obviously going to be coming up. One. Yeah, definitely going to need a pump set up on that, or a couple at least. Here. Right. So we got 2, 4, 6. The other problem is I just realised is I've blocked myself, silly plonker. So in that case, let's do these going down. Fun cookies. I need power. I was kind of hoping to be able to do it up here, but I'll try and balance it down below. Probably be the easier option. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Let's do this. Because I'm obviously able to put up here. So I'm going to need to get some sulfur brought over. Right then, so that's the fun part. So that is coming on the right there. Okay. Do. And you're back there. Up here, let me. Do I have any electric over here? Good question. Power! Go to there for a minute. Alrighty. That is pumping, so that's good. Right, so we need this particular one to be turned into 6 equal lines, really, so let's try this. One there. Yeah, somewhere about there. Fine. Down, go to there, good. Oh, my phone's about to die. These sort of things really do my head in trying to figure things out. It's terrible. Right. Think about. It doesn't have to be precise, but if it's close, that's good. Finally, there. Yeah, slightly off. Actually, it's not slightly, it's well off. That's better. Oh, fudge monkeys. That's fine. Yeah, that one's definitely off. Dang it. Good guess. Oh, they're all off. That's terrible. Yep. Just needs to come across a little fraction. They're going to attempt those. So trying to line it up so it's roughly the left hand side is in line with that little coloured part. Okay. So something like that. Yep. Close enough. Oh, that one looks okay. That's just slightly off. To the other side now. There. Take that off, take that off. That one. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we need another junction around about this middle here. There we go. Is that going to flow? Come on, flow. Fine to there. There. No. Okay. Why are you not coming through? Dang it. This is another thing about as well I've noticed is with the floor holes and all that, they don't always hook up correctly. There we go. There we go. Right. Just make sure that's still going through. That's fine. That's still moving. That's good. Okay, cool. So just let that run. I may need to add in another pump actually, just on each of these, just to go up. But right now, that should be fine. So the next thing we need is obviously the sulfur coming over. It's hard work, all this, isn't it? Righty.
Pretty fancy.
It's crazy. It really is. Now, where can I bring you? I can bring it up that way, couldn't I? Actually, just across the top, maybe. It's a pain in the bum, but yeah. Bringing them up here, straight down. I think that'll work. I think that will work. So I'm going to need two. So one for the sulfur, one for the bauxite. So there. Hopefully there's nothing underneath. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll bring them in that side there. That will work. So there is the 1,200 per minute bauxite off of a pure node. Freaking little flies, there we go, got him. Now, because I may need to use some of this for something else, I don't know. I'm going to split this. Actually, no, I'll do it the other end. Probably easier. So one of the things I've been kind of doing with some of the lines further on is, obviously I've got storage on the out, but what I'm doing is I've been putting down a splitter right after the container. Obviously from there I can then run it into other productions where needed. It does seem to be working. I'm kind of happy with how it's turned out. I am. Right. There. No, that needs to be lower. Because we'll have that second one coming in behind it. Faced the wrong way. That's that. Oh. And the other one is all the way over here. Bauxite. Might as well grab it while I'm here. That would have been nice, but nope. Actually, I should put it the other way around, shouldn't I? Should work. That's better. That'll do. Right, now for the fun part to get all this taken over the far end. Righty. All this just to make a battery. It's terrible. Just take the string. Yeah, we'll just bring that to about here, I think. Yeah, so this is basically what I was on about. Obviously I've got a container here, obviously this is now filling up from above, coming down. And then literally straight after it I'm just putting in a splitter, so if there's more lines, what I can then do is add another splitter onto the front of it if need be. But overall it's working out pretty well for me in here. Okay, the belts are a little bit creasy crossy, but there's no actual merging of belts and stuff like that. They're all being lifted up and over. It's kind of cool. Yes, FS25 is getting all that much closer, Mr. The Vink. Indeed. Indeed.
There's a way.
how many people are excited for that? How you doing there, Farmer Marks?
Yay.
Oh, the enthusiasm from some people, eh?
Well, there's some parts that I'm really looking forward to. I want to see what they're doing with the productions, because that's really, let's face it, kind of the end game of farm sim.
Yeah.
You know, I think once they tell us more for productions, it'll probably change an outlook on a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, the production and the animals are like the only thing that they haven't really talked
Right,
much
touched
about
on.
or touched on.
Yep.
Yeah. So who knows? We've got a few more weeks to go. You never know. Make it pleasantly surprised. Oh,
Or just stay disappointed. We'll see. Don't know.
yes. Never know. The worst thing is, obviously, got Mr. X-Man. He's going to be actually trying it out himself at
Yes.
MS35. Now, the problem
Shouldn't.
is, obviously, where they haven't really covered much on the actual animal pens, the production, stuff stuff that we really want to kind of know a little bit more about. Will Giants allow him to talk
To
about any
do
of it?
that. That's what I'm curious
Yeah,
to. So that's Yep.
yeah. We'll have to wait and see. But yes,
Yeah.
it is. Right, okay, so... Question is, do I put a buffer up the top here, or put it down below? I think I'll put it down below. Then what I can do is then tap into it for the next line underneath. Okay, so... That's where the production is, so... If I line you up, say... That's every other one, so I've got 6 of these to place down. Six. That should be okay. We will see. Right, so this is only going to be outputting the sulfuric acid, so we'll put that in there. So we just need to get these up and running. So let's bring you to the just for the minute, we'll tap that into that one there. Just to get up and running, make sure it's working. Why has it said one red? Oh, I didn't. Now the thing is, do I sloop this to increase the output products? I don't know at the minute. Let's see, so 50, so that's going to be output 300 per minute sulfuric acid. Do I really need more? Do I do? I probably will later on. 300. Obviously, slooping it will up that to 600. Also, I need just one battery. It's 2,500. Is that right? Could be right. No, it's 50 per minute. That's fine. That will be fine. luminous solution could be the fun. Yeah, that should work out fine. Cool. Right, so I'm looking at this and it's struggling. Yes, okay, so I did think I was going to need to do it, but let's go for it. Pump Mark 1s on this should be fine. Put that right there. Finally, for the minute. Actually, I should. So that's 6, 7. Use a bigger pole, shouldn't I? 10. That does 7. Let's do the 10. 1, 2, 3. Around about. Make life a little bit easier. There. Right. And hopefully we should start seeing the water coming up, or is it blocked? This is one thing I really don't like about these. Some of them just don't seem to like putting the water through. Nope. And I bet it's that part right there. Let's see. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Because I really do not want to remove you. That's kicking in. It says water, but it's not coming through. Let's try one more. Anything? Nothing?
Yep.
Nothing. Let's just do that way instead. Come on, come on, you can do it, you can do it. It's ticking, it's slowly ticking. There's plenty there. Bit. There we go, there we go, there we go. That one's kicking in. It's slow. Why is that not kicked in yet? Oh, there we go. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that for each of these then. It looks like it. Okay. Take that off, take that off. See, some of these have got it. See, that one is fine. That one's coming up through. That one's coming up. That one isn't. It's a flick of pain in the behind. It really is. Right, that should work fine. Yep. Oh, okay, good. Slowly. Oh, wrong one. I need them to match. Am I going over? No, I am literally about to jump off. UTV nerd. I'm expecting a phone call any minute, really. That is coming through. That is coming through. I might just change these middle three as well, just to match in. Dag nang it. Pipes are. I don't know if it's just me, but pipes do seem to be a bit of a pain in the behind in the current version. Let's do that quickly. I had the same issues with when I was setting up the refinery, where it's going from one level to another. It's just almost like it's not recognizing the pipe being there or something. Yeah, I'll just leave that to run and that should catch up. There. And there. That should slowly work its way in. There we go. But yeah. Obviously, I do have to get off. I'm going to just leave this running. There goes the first stack. That's good. That's starting to smoke. Hopefully, once it's had time to build up. Sometimes problem with the pump. Yeah. Well, they're all pumping away. Yeah. Sometimes even like removing the pipe just before it or just after it, I have noticed will kick it in. So I'm going to keep an eye on there. It's got water coming through. So that's full. Might just need a better pump on them. Obviously this is only a 300 pipe, so it'll take a little bit of time to come through. But that is going to be it for today. Obviously, hopefully if I can get all this up and running today and tomorrow properly, you'll actually get to see the hard work from today's little playthrough. But yeah, obviously I've got to then go and I've got to set up an aluminum solution segment right after this, and then hopefully the other side of these will then start getting in the blenders and get the battery. That's what the main thing I'm really after is the batteries. And the nice thing is obviously where the batteries will also output water, what I can then do is have that coming back in to the sulfur, so topping that up as well. Hopefully. Might need to do a few adjustments, so we'll see. We will definitely have to see. But
Discord hates me.
oh, it's been having issues. That is for definite. But yeah, let's get over to the ending screen because obviously I do need to jump off. Unfortunately, get the credits rolling. So big, huge thank you to obviously Mr. NBC Master Dad for the resub. 34 months. Holy cripes. Has it really been that long? 26 months. Roll. Wow. Wow. 34 in total, 26 resubbed. Wow. Much appreciated. Right, I'm pretty sure Mr. Darius Frost is still out there, so he's at the top of my list currently. We do have Mr. Evil Race doing some Valheim, but yeah, I don't think so. Not today. But yes, we will go over and see Mr. Darius Frost. So please stick with us, guys. Obviously, I will be back again on Wednesday, same time, same place, doing the same thing probably. I am going to go through some of those little production areas and change the colours, see what looks better. I'm kind of leaning towards that green at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, obviously, make sure to check out Mr. NBC, Master Dad, Mr. Darius Frost, Dave, Mr. Dashnet, obviously, Scurvy Hyam if they go live on the next couple of days. But until then, guys, have a great rest of your day. Get this raid going. And I will see you really soon. So, what a day. But thank you, NBC, for the help with the train.
Yeah, not a problem, bud.
Much appreciated. Right, bye for now.